At the time, that was right after the big financial collapse in the fall of '08. So a lot of construction jobs that had been planned and were basically on the docket to go, the financing fell through, so all those jobs that were lined up disappeared. So there was a ton of my union brothers and sisters got laid off all at the same time. We have a union hiring hall, which means you get a number according to when you were laid off. When I was first laid off, there was about 2,000 people ahead of me on the list already. And now, almost 2.5 years later, I still have about 260 ahead of me, to give you an idea of how slowly things have been improving. Society in general looks at people, if you're unemployed, as somehow you did something wrong, or you deserved it, or you're not worthy, you're useless kind of thing. And I think especially being more of the middle-aged group as opposed to some of the younger workers, there's also the stigma of being an older worker and trying to find a job, because when they have so many kids coming out of high school and college, that are dime a dozen, why would they want to pay more for someone who actually has experience? The problem is that it's a national jobs crisis, so it's really hard as an individual to see any way out of it. And people really need to be strong advocates for themselves. They have to fight, because if you just get a letter from employment and say, oh, okay, I'm cut off, I'm not eligible, and don't fight, then you could very well still qualify, and that letter could have been sent in error. There's all these computer, what they call glitches, that will accidentally bump people off the system, and if you don't fight it, you've lost out on your possibility to keep your benefits. And that's another thing they don't tell you. So you really have to be a strong advocate.